Ah. Live, it says in the corner. All right, so what's up, guys? My name's George. Today for Monday Mashup, customize your dash bar, go away. So for Monday Mashup this week, we're doing a kettlebell circuit class. I did mention it in the little live plug that I seem to like doing a bit too much. That let me just cross post this to all the other pages and then I'll get right back to you. Then loads of people can see this. There we go. Right. So I did say it's a kettlebell class, but I also mentioned that if you don't have one of these, you can do it with a dumbbell. There are variations you can do with the dumbbells that work absolutely fine. If you don't have any equipment at all, it's not really the end of the world. You'll be a bit limited with what you can do, but we can definitely do something. Okay. Basically, do press ups instead of any other overhead exercise, and do squat for any leg exercise. All right. So we'll give a couple of people a bit of time to get in. Hopefully, Sammy is joining in. She promised me that she would. Oh, I've got a comment. Jack as well. Nice. Right. Are you actually taking part, or are you just sat on the sofa? So, yeah, key points for this one. We've got a bit of a mix of some strengthening work, which is going to strengthen and tone your muscles, protect you from injury, all that sort of stuff, increase your bone density. Strength is never a weakness. It's also in a circuit setting, so there's some cardiovascular benefit as well, some balance coordination, all that sort of stuff. One thing not unique to me, but some of you might not get this. I am 6'6", so making a cup of tea, excellent. I'm 6'6". If I put my hand above my head while I'm stood up, with a weight in my hand, I'm going to make a massive hole in the ceiling. So anything overhead, I'm going to kneel down. If you're shorter than me and you feel that you can put your weight overhead without smashing your ceiling to bits, feel free to do it standing up if you prefer. Other things to go over: make sure you've got enough space, because with kettlebells, there's a lot of all this sort of stuff going on. And make sure you've got some water and a tea, preferably a tea. And we'll get going. That's what we'll do. We'll do a short warm up. It's if those of you who know my sort of classes, it's a bit of a George warm up. So Imi's it. Excellent. Right. It's a bit of a George warm up. So there's a few exercises you may not have done before, or you may have only done once or twice, but we'll talk it all through. We've got a fundamentals bit at the start to teach the main exercises, and there is a strength bit, and then another strength bit, and then some cardio at the end. Okay. Right. So what we'll do on the mat, on the floor. Okay, I'm going to keep you pointed down-ish so you can see what I'm doing. Do you like plants? By the way, apparently I've got some good feedback on my plants behind me. There's a little, is that a dragon tree? And some other green things as well. It's Guzmania. It's pretty cool. Right. So, hands and knees. What we're going to do, as always, the world's greatest stretch. We're going to do 30 seconds. Set the timer. I'll talk you through everything we do today, so don't have to worry about getting stuck. Hands and feet in this press-up position. Bring one foot to your hand. Push the hips forward. Reach up to the ceiling. Sit back, straighten your leg, and then change sides. 30 seconds. Alternate legs. Off you go. Make sure you stretch the hamstring. You don't have to hold each stretch for too long. It's just sort of sink into it for a second or two. Remember, guys, if you're doing it with me, or if you're just watching, getting inspiration for your own workouts, Give me a like, give me a share. Shares are fantastic for the algorithm. More people see it just because you shared it, and it also pushes it to more news feeds as well. Onto your backs. We've got a glute bridge. Dead easy so far on your backs. So push your back into the floor. Exhale, lift the hips up. Hold it for a 3, 2, 1. Slowly down and up again and down. Just repeating through this. Make sure at the top, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs. I always coach it as if a toddler is going to like whack you on the stomach and you've got to not go, ugh. So you've got to keep that amount of tension. Obviously with weight across you'd be harder, but for this, that's plenty. Okay, we have got, here we go, a bear, not a bear crawl, it's a bear crawl rock. So, hands and knees. Knees off the floor. Push the floor away. Really push it away, sit back onto your hips. Come back to the bear crawl. Sit back. So this sort of pushing the floor away is good for strengthening the upper back. Thoracic extension, which is really important for posture. Try and keep your knees low. Hopefully I'm doing all right. You yoga nerds are probably know more about this than I do. Okay, stand up. I'm going to do it facing you, and I'm also going to do it on the side so you can see everything that's going on. Sweet. On a reverse lunge. Reverse lunge, yeah. Step back, step forward, pull the knee up, then change leg. Really squeeze the glute of this planted leg. That squeezing the glute helps with balance, core control, glute strength, all those good things. Just watch out when you open the door, Victoria. Laptop's behind the door. Okay. Goblet squat, informed freestyling. That's a fancy name that coaches like to use to sound like they know what they're doing. Grab a weight, do a nice deep squat. The weight in front of you should allow you to get a bit lower. If you can't get this low, go as low as you can go. But what I want you to do is to sink as low as your body will allow. If you're struggling for depth, try doing that. Okay, what we're going to do, just sort of shift the hips around, push the knees forward, use the elbows to push the knees out, and then hold them there using your own glute strength. Go up and down a little bit, push one knee forward, all this good stuff. Really good for the hip strength and mobility. But if you're going to fall back, push the weight forwards. Perfect. That's the warm-up done. Okay, right. Grab some water if you need it. Have a sip of tea. Perfect, right. So, few movements we're going to do as a circuit. 3 exercises. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 exercises. A hinge movement, a squat movement, and a triple extension movement. That sounds very complicated. It's 3 exercises. I'll talk you through it. Okay. We're not going to spend ages on boring stuff. These are movement patterns that are really, really key to a sort of a functional workout like this. Hinge first, remaining deadlift. Feet sort of width apart, it doesn't really matter. Don't go too wide, don't go too narrow. Keeping your back straight, that's very important. Sit back, reach your hips back. You see how my knees aren't going forward? That's what we're looking for. I'm looking for my shoulders to be, or my shoulder blades, sorry, to be above the middle of my foot. And then stand up, squeeze your bum, slowly down. Keep the lower back straight. We don't want to be doing that angry cat that we see a lot of people do. Has anyone seen those gym fail videos? Where you see, usually, lads deadlifting way more weight than they have the strength to do. And they look like a lamp in a car accident. It looks terrible. Okay, keep the back straight for everything we do. A squat. Dead easy. The weight comes up here now. And we're going to do a squat. Control it on the way down. Pause for a second or two and stand up. The depth, like I said before, ideally, it's going to be the hip crease, this bit, going below the knee, because range of motion or training through a full range of motion is how we get injury proofing our joints, how we get stronger. You do burn more calories, I guess, and you build more muscle. That's about 30 seconds, isn't it? Last one. Triple extension. For those of you who don't know, bend the ankle, bend the knee, bend the hip. Straight to the ankle, straight to the knee, straight to the hip. That's the movement, okay? We're going to do an exercise called a high pull. So, bend the knees, sit back, come up, drop the shoulders, okay? Onto your toes, keep the back straight. When we get better at this, what I want you to do is to use some force, use some speed. And a high pull, just bend the elbows, allow that weight to accelerate up to the top. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, do a really slow one. Your arms straight, that's all right. Have a rest. Okay, that's the fundamental circuit. Do that another 2 times, 30 seconds each exercise, with 30 seconds after the circuit. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So, remaining deadlift first. Slowly down, up you come. Really squeeze the glutes at the top. Try and be tall at the top. Tuck your chin. Your head position, I mean, it's important-ish, right? Different people will tell you different things. Don't be looking up. Don't be looking down at the floor. Keep your head roughly in line with your torso. Okay, squat. Pause for a second, come back up in the squat. When you get tired, you're going to be tempted to do it, but try and keep the elbows, as you can see me, try and keep the elbows in. Knees, which is really important, outside or in line with the toes. So, knees out, knees out, knees out. You're going to want to change your knee position. Knees are going to want to fall at the bottom. Don't let that happen. Last one, high pull. Or it's a clean pull and a clean high pull. Whichever variation, whether it's this one or whether it's this one. Bear in mind, we're not doing an upright row. We're doing a catapult. Okay? 5 seconds. The legs and the shrug are driving the movement. Take a break. Have a short rest. That's a fundamental. Oh, that's a lot of views. Loads. Right. 20 seconds rest-ish. We'll go again. Then we'll go into a more cardio strengthy circuit. Okay, more interesting stuff. This is the learning to walk before we can run. All right, so get ready for the RDL, the hinge first. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Squeeze your glutes at the top, stand tall. At the bottom as well. Keep the chest lifted. Chin tucked. The chin tuck the chin sort of helps you to think about lifting the chest almost. It's a bit counterintuitive, but it works. Squeeze your bum at the top. Just feel a stretch in the hamstrings. Maybe burning the glutes. Okay, squat. When we squat, keep the shoulders and the hips rising at the same pace. Don't be doing the slot drop. Okay, keep the feet flat on the floor. So down and up. Last one, the high pull. Struggling for balance on your toes, you can your arms straight. Look, this is perfectly valid as well. Sweet, perfect. A great short rest. We'll go into the main circuit in a sec. Long time no see. Hi, Sammy too. Still just tuned on. Still busy with work. Ah, busy with work. Got G's in. We've got Debbie Oz. Oh, all the blast from the past is right. Grab some water if you need it. Right. So, as a reminder, we can use dumbbells as well. For things like it's most obvious for a swing. Make sure you got a good grip. You do a swing. I wouldn't try and do this because you're going to start to use your arms too much. Anything else, it's just intuitive. Anything else, just hold it. Right. Main first circuit. Like I said, it's strengthy exercises because usually, usually with kettlebell exercises, we can't normally lift as much weight as we can with a bar on our back. You can't lift as much weight when it's held in front of you as you can with a big old bar on your back. I don't know anybody who can do a 100-kilo goblet squat. I know lots of people who can do a 100-kilo back squat, for example. So we're varying these movements a little bit. We're giving them progressions to make them harder, so that they're more appropriate for the stuff that we usually have at home. Because usually the weights we have aren't as heavy at home. I'm lucky. I've got my 20 kilos here, and I got my 12 kilos here. It's all right to have a heavier and a lighter one. It actually works really well. Because for leg stuff, you can use a heavy one. For pressing stuff, you can use a lighter one. If you're really, really struggling, just sit down. It's all right. If you're struggling for balance, or if you're feeling a bit woozy, just sit down, take a break. It's all right. Do something you know you can do. All right, so what I'm going to do, a bit like the total body with George, hashtag bring a tea on a Friday morning, I'm going to talk through each exercise as we go, okay? I'm not going to do it all at the start. So, 30 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 exercises. Some of those are left arm and right arm, so it goes through a bit quicker than you think. So, first exercise, we'll go in 10 seconds, guys. So my time is going. It's a 1 1/4 goblet squat. So you go all the way down, all the way down, halfway up, all the way down to the top. It's a glute killer. Off you go, 30 seconds. Hold the weight in front of you. Keep your chest raised. You're going to want to use a heavier weight for this one. Remember, knee position is really important. Give it a pause rather than bouncing around if you're a bit stronger, if you feel good. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, half kneeling shoulder press. One knee up, one knee down. If your left knee is down, we're pressing with a left hand. The weight sits back on your wrist like this. Then you push overhead. 30 seconds, off you go. Keep your core tight. Let's not be wobbling around. Squeeze your butt. Keep your core engaged, so obliques, abs working. Just a note on pressing overhead. Try and get your head through the gap. So your biceps by your ear. This sucks. Okay, down here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Bent over row with the left side. 3, 2, 1. So big straight leg and row. If you feel strong, if you feel like your core's good, take this hand away. Feel a bit unstable. Elbow on the knee works. What we're looking for, straight line. You might feel this front leg working a bit as well. 3, 2, 1, rest. So, change sides. If you did your left arm, the shoulder press, it's the right arm now. Off you go. Might be getting warm. Heart rate might be coming up, breathing might be getting a bit quicker, a bit harder. It's important to control that. Let's try a nice big exhale as we press. 5 seconds to go. And rest. 15 seconds rest. Got the row now. So if you like, we've gone from here to here. That easy. 3, 2, 1, bent over row. So think of this as, you see guys with their knees on the bench. Doing this one, it's the same thing. When you row or when you press, shoulders down towards the hips. Okay, 5 seconds. And rest. Okay, cross body clean. This is a complicated one. It's a George exercise. Bring your weight to here. Opposite hand. Picks it up. Brings it to the shoulder. Put it down. Put it down. Twist your hand as you pick it up. This across the body stuff is really good for the core stability. Keep the elbow high-ish. You should be resting on that shoulder. 5 seconds. And time. Last one. Plank with the kettlebell. So, plank. Let's go. So, pick it up, move it. Don't move it, that's too light. You're pulling it, you're not pushing it. So if the kettlebell's on my left side, use the right hand to pick it up. Halfway. Remember, any plank where we have one hand off the floor, hips have got to stay still. Don't roll side to side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Have a minute rest. Heart rate's getting up, isn't it? Sweaty. So, hope you are doing all right. Give me a comment. Give me a share. Give me a like. Everything covered in sweat. So, 2 more rounds. Ish. One more. Got everyone on the minute. One more round. Get the water in. Even if you're not doing it live, give me a like. Comment, say hi. Makes my day. Makes me feel like I'm doing something that's worth it. All right. No publicity is bad publicity. 1.5 goblet squat. We're going to go in 10 seconds. So, weights in front of the body, all the way down, halfway up, all the way down. Squeeze the bum at the top. It's a glute killer. Remember? Off you go. 30 seconds. If you're really struggling, say if your back's hurting you, don't go all the way down. Oh. 10 seconds. And rest. 15 seconds. Half kneeling overhead press now. Remember, if you're a little munchkin, standing up's fine. Push overhead. Keep the shoulder packed down in the socket. Oh, I've got a bit too heavy, I think. Halfway, 15 seconds to go. Let's finish the round. Time. Then if you did your right hand to lift, it's the right hand doing the row. Okay. Off we go. Remember, we've got, as a variation, if you're used to your deadlifting and all that, you've got a hip hinge row, if you like, where both feet are parallel, or we can do the lungy row, where you have to create your own stability on one leg. It's a lot bigger for the core. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top. Time. Half kneeling press overhead. Remember, if it's your right arm doing the lifting, it's your right leg that's back. 3, 2, 1. Press. Might help you to push down and forward at the top. That helps with the idea of sort of twisting your upper back, which is more like lifting the chest. Getting wobbly. 5 seconds. Time. Then a row. Remember, you've got the choice. Lungy row. We've got the, I only go to the gym and lift barbell weights, right? Up to you, which one you do. We can create a frame on your leg with your arm like this, or if you're feeling super strong in your core, whoop, go a tightrope balance. I'm going to squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top. And time. Cross body clean, which is stand with, stand with weight to one side, pick it up, get it to the shoulder, come down. If your back is funny about twisting, just do this. Just come to the middle. That's your easier version. Your more advanced version, overhand grip across the body, go up to the shoulder. 10 seconds. And we've got the plank and the drag after this to finish. 3, 2, 1. So stick your weight down. Three, 2, 1. Lift and place. Keep your torso still. That's your challenge. That planted arm, the arm that doesn't lift. Keep the shoulders down towards the hips. Shoulder blades in your back pocket. Halfway. 15 to go. Time. Ooh. Let's have a longer rest, 90-ish seconds. So what you do, George? We'll go on to our second strength circuit. Still full body, slightly different exercises. Remember, guys, if you didn't want to catch up and you like it, share it so your friends see it. So, slightly different exercises this time around. Got some more, it's different. They're not necessarily harder, just different. It's like a squat compared to a, I don't know, a press up. They are, as long as you choose a variation that's, okay, as long as you choose a variation that's challenging you, they all feel the same. Until we get to the end of the circuit, we're exhausted and having to do burpees or something stupid like that. No burpees today, all right? I think. Oh well, let's have a look at the sheet. See what we got. So, yeah, no burpees, you're all good. Okay? So, dry your hands. We have to start with a high pull and a reverse lunge. So, remember the high pull? We did. It's this exercise. So, high pull, catch it, step back, come forward, high pull, catch it, other leg goes back, and up you go. Let's go, 30 seconds. Oh, time it, there we go. There we go. Toes, high pull, step back lunge. High pull, step back. Three, two, one, rest. Press up on the kettlebell. Hand on the kettlebell, other hand on the floor, press up, walk over. Off we go. So, the idea is the hand on the kettlebell, more hard work, becoming a longer range of motion. 10 seconds to go. Three, two, one, time. Halo. 11-year-old me would have been geeking out with the word halo. Hold the kettlebell upside down. Do that. Off we go. It's a shoulder stability exercise. Keep it off your torso. Keep it off your chest. Keep the shoulders down. Three, two, one. Take a break. Half kneeling snatch. Oh, here we go. Right. More chorus exercises. Half kneeling, one knee down. If your left knee is back, left hand grabs it. We're going to go alley, press it overhead. And then you can either put it down, or we can do a constant cyclic swing. Off we go. Not sure if we were meant to be going the whole time. So the driver for this is the hips, gluteals, the butt. Keep a firm grip. Don't want to be slinging a kettlebell across your living room. And time. Okay, 5 seconds. Give me a comment if that was 45 and I messed up the timings. Other side now. Swap your legs around. 3, 2, 1. Keep a grip. If you're sweaty, dry your hands, dry the weight. Go again. That second that you take doesn't make a difference. Grand scheme of things. 15 to go. Rest. V up. So we can do this with or without a weight. Who's commenting? Right, so on your back, reach towards the ceiling, do a sit up. If that's too heavy, that is pretty hard to be fair. This is your variation. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. If that's too hard, bend the knees. This is your easier version. Or we can do like this. Or we can do this one. 10 seconds to go. Rest. Russian twist. Sit with your weight. And rotate. Feet on or off the floor. If you don't have a weight, we're just twisting, aren't we? Off you go. Get a good range of motion. We're not looking for this. This isn't how many reps can we do, it's how good is the movement. All the way down, all the way around. So you're turning your shoulders as well. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's your minute. Have a minute rest. Hi. How about you? I don't know about you, but I'm knackered. The burpees. Yeah, I've got no plans for burpees, but I've got a bit of a freestyle sector at the end. I'm thinking let's throw something in. Yeah, I think we can do something like that. Carrie, excellent to hear. Carrie Yardley and Debbie. That's a black pack, isn't it? Hope you guys are doing all right. We're going to do the same thing again. Just that heavy breathing. We're going to do the same thing again. Same time periods. And then we're going to do a finisher. So, it's the high pull and the reverse lunge to start. 30 seconds. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. High pull and reverse lunge to start. Remember, make sure your weight's. Oh, that's the wrong one. Reverse lunge. Catch you like this. If you're struggling to get the weight high enough, use more legs. Jump and shrug. Reverse lunge. 5 seconds. And time. Push-ups on the kettlebell. 5 seconds. Off you go. So press up. Walk your hands across. Press up. Walk them across. Don't know what it is about anything where you're facing down when you're out of breath. It makes it 10 times harder. I think it's the core having to work, isn't it? Fine, take a break. Halo. So, if you've got a lighter one, probably go with the lighter one. Upside down. Over there. And down. 15 to go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Half kneeling snatch. Dry your hands when you dry your kettlebells. Swing, open over the head, catch it. If it's too heavy, do the clean, or if you absolutely can't manage the catch overhead, this is fine as well. The high pull with one arm, that works. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drying again. It's all right in the studio where I'm not paying for the floors, but when it's my own TV or my own plasterboard, that's getting protected. So, other side. Ooh. Squeeze the glutes, remember? Remember, if you can't manage the snatch is to overhead. This works as well. And time, take a break. Be up. 5 seconds, on your back, sit up and leg raise. Oh, what's the time? Well, let's go. Turn around, see the clock. If you're reaching, don't reach forward. Cheating, reach up and back. So, 5 seconds. Rest. Last one. Russian twist. 43. We're going to have time to do it. We're going to have time. Off we go. Five seconds. Chill out for a minute. We've got a 2-minute cardio finisher. Ah, 2-minute cardio finisher. So, option 1, 15 kettlebell swings, 9 squats. So your swing is this, isn't it? Keep it at shoulder height. You're overhead. You're losing all that core stability that you're generating. 15 of those, 9 squats. Option 2, because Galani asked for it. It's a live class. Interaction is key. Burpee. Swing. 5 of those, and then 9 squats. Whichever one you do. Every minute, 20 seconds. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. So, option 1. Sorry, I'm talking rubbish. It's 20 seconds each exercise. Sweet, perfect. 20 seconds each exercise, 10 seconds rest. Whew. Off we go. Option 1 is either the swings or the burpee swing. So 20 seconds, ignore the counting, I'm talking rubbish. When we swing, when we put it down, bring it back and into the floor. Rest for 10 seconds. Goblet squats. 3, 2, 1, off you go. 5 seconds. Rest. Back to the first exercise. Either continuous swings or burpee swings. Off you go. Really squeeze the glutes at the top. Ribs down, rib cage down. Fine. One more round. One more 20-second set. 20 seconds of squats. Off we go. Oh, I'm out of breath. Remember, the weight in front of your body takes strain off your back. It lets you be more. I'll demonstrate. 5 seconds. This is without a weight. This is with a weight. I'm a bit more upright. Take a break, guys. We're done. Take stress off your back. Let's use more legs. Ah! I volunteered to do this as well. Oh my days. So we're done. Stick around for a couple of minutes. We'll do a bit of a stretch off. I'll bring it down here. Get up close and personal. Warm. The living room has turned hot. So, can you see the whole thing? Turned into a beetroot, I have. Right, same colour as this kettlebell. So, hope you enjoyed that. We'll do a little stretch off. Remember, if you are doing another class this week, give me a comment below. Let me know which one it is. And I'll see if I can join that. Embarrass myself some more. So, on your backs. Just a short stretch off. We're not spending ages. It's good to recover some range of motion. Legs straight. Pull it back towards your chest. Keep your back flat on the floor. So you're not lifting the hips up. One thing you can do, push this leg, push this foot into the floor a little bit and change legs. Doesn't matter if your leg's not straight. A little bend is all right because the hamstrings work. All right, there. Okay. Over to one side, so bottom leg straight, top leg straight over the top. Stretch out that lower back and the hips. Arms out, both shoulders staying on the floor. Look over, away from your legs. But I'm looking at you guys because I want to make sure you're not going anywhere. Change legs, change sides. I haven't got enough space here. The bloody seals are taking up the whole sofa. If you crack and pop, that's all right. It's fine. You just chill out. Don't mind me. Okay. Cross one knee over the other. We'll do a figure four glute stretch. Like this. Oh, this one's good. Onions, that's not good. Pull the knee in. You can do this if you want. I'm just trying to keep my back as straight as I can because that reinforces the idea that we're bending at the hip and not the back. Remember, lift with your legs, not your back. Keep your back straight when you're lifting a load. That strengthens your legs. Likewise, if you're doing a hamstring stretch, keep the back straight. Because if you don't, you're not seeing how flexible your hamstrings are. See how bendy your lower back is. So let's make sure we're doing this and not that. Or this. This sucks. Okay, last stretch. All about the lower back and the lats a bit today as well. So we've done it before. Cross one leg over the other. I'm going to do left leg over right. No, sorry. Right leg over left. I'm going to sit back. Which means that my right hip is going to be pushed back a little bit more than my left. I'm going to reach forward and I'm going to reach over to my left hand side. So, right leg on top, sit back, reach to your left. Big breaths in. As you inhale, sort of expand this way. Reach forward, push forward. 5 big breaths. Try and walk forward and side a bit more. Inside. Last, totally last stretch. You chill out. That's a bit tighter. Does anyone ever notice that the weaker side, if they've had any injuries, say to your left shoulder, for example, your left side is a bit stiffer. If you get sciatica on your right side, your right hip, ever notice that your right glute's a bit weaker? Maybe there's something to think about there. That's some strengthening work. Remember, hopefully with the announcement tonight, hopefully, we might be reopening on the 12th of April, but that's all up in the air at the minute. We do offer gym programs to anyone who is a member. That's for free. That's included in membership. We're also doing that. I forget what it's called. There's a boot campy thing. There's a good plug there. Boot campy thing that we're doing is a discount for members. We'll do a bespoke training plan from what you've got at home. We'll give you PTing with that as well. We'll give you one-to-one advice and all that stuff, nutrition advice. It's all good. Remember to comment what you're doing, what the next class you're doing is. I'm sorry. Hope you had fun, guys. This is a new one for me, teaching on a Monday night. There's a few new people that I've not seen before. Personal plug, probably going to get told off for this. Express Call is going live on Facebook on Thursday night. It's not on Zoom. So if you're not a fitness member, you can do that for no additional charge as well. Total body workout, a half-hour sweat session on Monday morning. Get involved with that. Remember, all the Zoom classes are, you can do them on catch up as well. All the Facebook Live classes, you can do them on catch up. That's why we do it on this platform, so we can give you the best service that we can. We feel that the interaction is really, really good. Me personally, I really appreciate when I see a little person commenting or liking something or sharing it, or somebody messaging me privately saying, "Oh, I really enjoyed that class. Thank you very much for doing it." It literally makes my day because there's not really much else to do at the minute. So knowing that what I do is good, it really fills me with pride. So thank you very much for taking part and getting involved and contributing to the discussion. Well, any questions about anything at all, send me a private message and I will get back to you, or comment on the page. I'll comment down below, so if you want to get a hold of me personally, you can find me quite easily. Okay, thanks for taking part, guys. I really enjoyed that. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week, later this week. Take care. The seals say they had fun as well, so hopefully you did too. Bye, guys.